Okay, guys, I only complete half of my routine of a workout today because after running half a loop, half a loop at Linwood High School, now I feel a little bit pressure on my chest, not pain, but pressure, especially on this section where the heart resides, right beneath here. So I decided to stop. But anyway, before driving back home, I would like to brief my opinion on stock markets today. And this morning, President Trump tweeted that he had a very constructive conversation with Chinese President Xi Jinping, and regarding the tariff war, and they are going to extend their talks during the G20 in Japan next week. Why? Probably there are three reasons why President Trump did this. First of all, he doesn't want investors and traders to blame him for the tariff war to set back the rally of the stock markets. And this is very important for him, right? During the election process, re-election for him. Secondly, he doesn't want Draghi, the European, to steal the show on the world economic stage. And because Draghi announced several potential actions to stimulate European economy last night, U.S. time, right? And third, I think he probably wants to use Draghi's aggressiveness to pressure Powell. See, the Chinese, implement aggressive stimulating policy, the monetary policy to help the economy. So are Europeans. Why? U.S. Federal Reserve hasn't done anything. So I think that's his point as well. So there are three reasons. So let's see whether Federal Reserve will make some decisions on interest rate cut tomorrow, and so it sounds like most of the professionals or economics don't think Federal Reserve will cut the rate tomorrow. But I still think there is a pretty good probability Federal Reserve may cut 25 basis points. But that won't move the markets too much, because I think as I wrote yesterday, the price of the risky asset already baked that scenario in. And if Federal Reserve doesn't cut the interest rate, I think the markets will go down or retrieve a little bit. That won't be much either. And I did sell probably 2 ETF and 1 stocks holding today to take the advantage of President's tweet, because I think it's a one-day event, and everything will go back to normal tomorrow morning. And the movement of stock market will depend on what Powell will say around 11 o'clock Seattle time, right? The Pacific time. And then the G20 or the discussion of the trade war or the tariff war at G20 will be the focus in next week. It was drizzling earlier, but the rain stops now. Yeah, it's pretty cool in Seattle, and it's almost the end of June, right? Toward the end of June, the temperature today probably is under 70. I think maybe 65. Okay.